Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be teaching you the 1A yo-yo trick, maximum overdrive. And it looks like this. Maximum overdrive is a trick that I first learned from the YouTube channel yoyotricks.com, but I did think that there were some parts that were a little bit blurry that I feel like I could touch up on and just make a tutorial about. So I'm not taking credit for this trick, I'm just saying that this is just a reteaching of this trick. And if you've never seen or been to yoyotricks.com, I 100% recommend it. They're amazing for beginner tricks, intermediate tricks, and advanced tricks. They've got 1A combos, they've got 2A, they've got 3A, they've got 4A. They've got everything a yo-yoer needs along their yo-yoing journey. This trick is more on the advanced side, so if you don't know easier combos or easier tricks like skin the gerbil, I 100% recommend learning combos like that first, as this combo can take some time to learn and is pretty advanced overall. But if you're in the right player level, you should get it pretty easily. Maximum overdrive starts with a double or nothing, just a normal double or nothing on both pointer fingers. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna uppercut this string coming off of your throw hand pointer finger, and while rolling over your non-throw hand, like this. And if you do that correctly, it'll take you into a sub mount with a string on your throw hand pointer finger and on your throw hand middle finger, and a string on your non-throw hand pointer finger. Now you'll notice that if you drop this string from your throw hand pointer finger, you'll be straight into a basic trapeze. So this is another way to get into the trick, but it looks a lot less cool than a double or nothing uppercut. And now we get to the most hard part of the entire trick. Don't worry, just practice it and you'll be able to get it. It looks like this. Now the first thing you're gonna wanna do during the sub mount is you're gonna wanna apply the pinky and ring finger pinch on your throw hand. This will make this part of the trick much easier and much easier to get. Okay, just cut that last bind. So once you're here, you're going to want to swing to your throw hand side, just like this, while still holding this pinch. And then what you're going to want to do is once it's all the way over, like vertical to your hands, you're going to want to take your non-throw hand and go over your throw hand, just like this, while keeping the string on the non-throw hand. So that's just a good thing to practice, just doing that step. Just going like that. That's something that can help you a lot. And then what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take your non-throw hand thumb, and while you're over there, you're going to want to hook onto the string coming out from your pinch. And that looks just like this. And then once you're fully vertical, you uncross your hands and you have it land in what's just like a Houdini mount, except the string is coming over your knuckles on your throw hand. So one more time, pinch, go like this, make your non-throw hand go over your throw hand, hook, pull back. And that is that part of the trick done. This should take a little bit of practice to get, but once you got it down, it should be pretty easy and you should be able to get it pretty consistently. So now that you're in this part of the trick, what you're gonna wanna do is just dismount the yo-yo onto your middle finger on your non-throw hand, just like this. You're going to wanna undermount it onto the same string, or same finger, but at the same time, while you're doing that, you're gonna wanna drop the string from your throw hand pointer finger. And that'll make a ripcord type motion and it'll lead you in just a basic undermount. And because it starts from the basic undermount right there, I would say when you're practicing the trick, you can just start from here and then you can add on the rest of the trick later. That's actually what I did because I found the very first few steps to be the hardest. So now from this undermount, what you're gonna wanna do is you're going to want to do actually something with your throw hand. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pull your throw hand pointer finger back, or middle finger, wherever your string is, back, so that it separates from the mount on your non-throw hand, and it makes this next step really easy. So you can see it right there, and then you just go back to where you normally are.
Hey guys, so something that I kind of forgot to mention, my steps were really over exaggerated just to get the point across. Obviously you don't want to pull it as far back as I did, just a little bit back, just so that the string and the mount are just a little bit separated to the point where you can get your finger in there really easily.
So the next thing that you're going to want to do is a step that looks like this. And as you can see at the end of this step, the yo-yo is not spinning on any string. It's just kind of sitting there while the string is wrapped around both of your hands. Is when you're in this undermount and you've got the string separated, you're going to want to swing towards your throw hand side again. And then with your throw hand pointer finger, you're going to want to undercut this string that you just separated. And that should leave you with the yo-yo just dangling in a mount that looks very similar to a double or nothing, or an under or nothing, but they're going over your non-throw hand knuckles. Alright, the next thing that you're going to want to do once you're here is to bring these two fingers on your non-throw hand together. You're going to want to swing the yo-yo around both both pointer fingers. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to undermount onto these two strings, just like this, and that should leave you in a mount like this. And then you're going to want to do the exact same motion again with these two strings, while dropping off your non-throw hand pointer finger, kind of like a ripcord again. This ripcord is really similar to the ripcord shown at the beginning of the video with the first couple of steps. It's very similar to this ripcord. So once again, mount onto both, do the same thing while ripcording off of your non-throw hand pointer finger. And then what you're going to want to do is similar to the step off the undermount. You're going to want to pull your non-throw hand back to separate the string, and you're going to do the exact same undercutting motion except with this hand, just like this. And you're going to want to do a similar undercutting motion again with this string right here with your throw hand. And then that'll leave you in an under or nothing, except the string is going over your non-throw hand pointer finger, or your non-throw hand. And then what you're going to want to do is the last step, which looks like this, which in my opinion is actually the coolest step of the whole combo. Here's how to do it. You're going to want to swing like you're doing a double on trapeze, except you're going to want to go in front of the string, just like this. And then you're going to want to do that exact same motion, except actually landing on this trapeze right here again. And you're going to want to do it one more time. But while you're doing it, you're going to let go from your from your throw hand pointer finger and pull your throw hand outwards this way. And that'll cause a slack to go around the yo-yo and leaving you on a double wrapped trapeze. And then you can just dismount, go into an undermount, and bind. Start with a double or nothing, uppercut the top string, go over, hook the thumb, and bring it back and land on the trapeze. Undermount while ripcording. Then you're going to want to undercut the string, go over both strings, undermount while ripcording, undercut this string, and then undercut this string, go over the trapeze, onto the trapeze, slack the trapeze, unloop from the trapeze, undermount, bind. And that is the trick maximum overdrive.